In the heart of the town of Eldridge, there exists a forest known as the Whispering Woods. Locals avoid it, especially after sundown. It is said that those that enter never return the same, or at all. This story starts with a group of friends around a campfire: Alex, Mia, and Jake. One night, they were hanging out, swapping ghost stories under the stars. Alex, always the brave one, brought up the tales of the woods. He said people claim to hear whispers calling to them, luring them deeper into the darkness. Mia laughed it off. "Those are just silly stories," she said. But Jake, he looked uneasy. "What if it's true?" he asked. The tension grew, and then Mia, feeling bold, dared them to go into the woods that very night. "Let's prove it's all nonsense," Alex said, and before long, they grabbed their flashlights and headed towards the trees, their laughter echoing in the night air. But as they stepped into the forest, the mood shifted. The trees towered above them, casting long shadows, and an uneasy silence fell. Soon, they began to hear it. The whispers, soft at first, almost like the wind rustling through leaves, but unmistakable. "Do you hear that?" asked Mia, her bravado now fading. "It's just the wind," Jake replied, but even he didn't sound so sure. They pressed on, the whispers growing louder, almost forming words. They stopped, a chill running down their spines. "What do you think it means?" Mia whispered, glancing around nervously. "Maybe we should turn back," Jake suggested, his voice trembling. But just then, a loud snap echoed behind them. They turned, fear creeping in. Shadows danced between the trees, and the whispers intensified, sounding more frantic now. Mia's eyes widened. "Guys, I really think we should go." Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows, tall and gaunt, with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce right through them. "What is that?" In a rush of adrenaline, Mia turned and ran, the others following. The forest seemed to shift around them, twisting, turning, disorienting. The whispers were relentless, echoing in their ears as they stumbled deeper into the woods. "Over here!" Alex shouted, leading them towards the clearing. But as they emerged, they found themselves in front of an old crumbling stone altar. The air felt charged, heavy with an ancient presence. "What is this place?" Mia said, fear etched in her voice. "It must be where they once sacrificed people," Jake murmured, glancing over his shoulder. The whispers were growing louder now, filling the air. Shadowy figures emerged from the trees surrounding them, their faces pale and sorrowful. You cannot leave. You belong to us now." Then, everything went silent. Days passed, and back in town, people started to notice something strange. Mia, Jake, and Alex had vanished without a trace. Two old men sat on a bench, their voices low and worried. "Have you seen them? They went into the Whispering Woods," one said. "You know what happened to the last group that went in there." The forest loomed, dark and foreboding, the whispers now a distant echo. So if you ever hear whispers in the woods, remember this tale. Some doors shouldn't be opened, and some places should be left alone.